Hello guys, hello booktube. Here I am again. I have made this video several times now and I never end up posting it because the time is not right, the conditions are not right, my camera's still not the best. But you know what? To hell with it. I'm just gonna do it for the fun of it. So the camera is not the best, but you barely have to look at me. So that's fine. Also, I finally changed house. Yes, Uh, but I will give the same warnings here. Cats will happen because cats, this is a cat house. And apparently seagulls will happen because we and the seagulls from this side been bonding a lot. And if you hear the screams in the background, it's because we have two nests just outside this window. And the little babies are starting to fly, especially one of them, the biggest one. And sometimes it's just madness. You can just feel the sheer energy of the parents going like, "Don't kill yourself! Just don't kill yourself!" And the little baby going, "Yay!" So yeah, that's a thing. But let's not start with the seagulls because we don't need to wander into my newfound appreciation for birds. I this is the only thing I need to say about this is that there's two types of people in the world. The one that love birds and the one that has not yet experienced birds in the right way. And that's it. Okay? There is no other type of people. You can make it on those two and you will be correct. And I was the second one, and now I'm the first. I'm completely hooked on birds and all of them, even the pigeons. I'm loving them. So let's not start with it. I'm finally back, even though the quality is still what it is. But and also, if I sit straight, you probably see more of me than just yeah. There's a cat already. Anyway, back to the video and what we wanted to talk about. I have a lot of books. We all have lots of books here on BookTube. It is our thing, and I mean, you can see a lot of my unread books already because these two piles are mostly unread books. There are a couple of them in the back. They are, I call them Anita because they were Anita back then, but now they reverted to their original name of Martin children's books because I love them. I love the art. And I will not hear any criticisms about it because they are perfect. Okay, you may have your own criticisms, but I heard so many that I don't want more. But anyway, and lots of those here. I do need to reread most of the inheritance cycle so I can then get to finally Murtagh. So, and there's a couple of other books that are already like more or less on their places that they will habitate or live forever that I haven't read. So, I want to completely eliminate my physical TBR. I mean, let's be honest. We all go. I'm not gonna go on a no buy. I will buy books, but I will have to read them as soon as they enter the house. Like it will be the next ones, or else. I'm not exactly sure what type of punishment because I don't want to do this just like, oh, I'm gonna read all of these books on this time frame or else I'm gonna punish myself. No, this is me competing with me just for the sake of if my all my like working TBR fits on the shelf comfortably, not this, just you know, like half of this maybe comfortably on the shelf or on the TBR card that I don't have, but I know this is me just following the trends, but I do want one. One day I will have a TBR card, and that and I don't want when I have a TBR card, I don't want it like completely full, like bursting through the seams. I want it just like regularly packed, nothing crazy. But anyway, basically, what I wanted to do is to completely eliminate my physical TBR, my words, completely eliminate my unmanageable physical TBR and make it manageable. Make it something that I can finish in a couple of months if I so desire, and keep it on those books. Maybe like 10. I know. I'm putting it, it's 10 is still a bit, but around that ballpark. And I thought, let's do a video about it. Let's start talking with people about it. And I'm gonna show the first two that I'm gonna start with. Um, One because I have to, and the second because I really want. And what I have to read is The Little White by Robert Galbraith. Is that how you say Galbraith? Galbraith? I'm not even sure. This brick of a book, because this is the fourth book on the Strife series, and my boyfriend is far advanced. He's doing the audiobooks, and I'm doing the physical books. And he started way before me. And I want, yes, fun, of course, fun. Anyway, I want to. We've been like, as my two languages are starting to conflict this out with me. Get English back. We are watching the series, and every time I finish a book, we watch another season of it. And this each season is 2 or 3 episodes long, so very very small. But we've been quite enjoying it, and I do need to finish this before we can go to the fourth uh, season. So this is a need. If you don't know about this series, is about strike, is a detective. It went to Pakistan. Is it Pakistan? I am sorry. I should know exactly, but I do. I am one of those people that makes the names of those countries that, pardon me saying it, but they seem to always be at war. I know, I know this sounds bad. It's just my brain. I think it was Pakistan that he lost. He went as in the army and military, lost a leg, and then when he came back, he became a private detective. And the story starts when Robin goes to work for him in one as part of one of those temporary works. She's just supposed to be like to be there a couple of weeks, and then she's still here on the fourth book, so she stays there. I mean, it's not that big of a spoil when they are on a lot of the covers. So um I'm loving this. I've never been much for detectives. I mean, I had a period because my mother really likes detective stories, and the books that were entering the house were her books, not mine. Back then, I end up reading more of those types of stories, but I never liked any one of those as much as I like this. I really enjoyed this series. The only one, another one that I quite enjoyed the first one, and I'm trying to get more books, is the Bone Collector series. That one I think is gonna be my second detective story series that I will collect, but at this point is this one, and the books just keep getting bigger and bigger, and this one is like what, 700? Yeah, 771 apparently. Small thing, but I have to have to do it because I really want to. And the second one, because I really really want to do this, because I didn't know that this existed, and then I found out, and I was like, I have to have it, and I got it secondhand. And this is The House of Fortune by Jessie Burton. I said that I didn't know that this existed, but probably at a certain point in my life, I knew, and then I forgot. This is the second book, but it is the continuation of The Miniaturist. That really cool book that already has a movie adaptation of a lady. I think it's, yeah, in the 700s, the other probably 600s. 16 words. Hundreds. This lady went to marry, I think it was an arranged marriage, to this merchant, and on the house it was basically just her, the merchant when he was actually there, and the two servants. She gets a miniature house, and then he offers her a miniature house like the present for marriage present. And then she starts receiving little miniature pieces to put on the house, and as those pieces are arriving, she's like starting to unravel the secrets of the house. I enjoy that one so much. I've heard that this one is not as good, or at least doesn't have the same vibe and atmosphere of the other one, but this is supposed to be the continuation. I'm not gonna say who enters because there will be a spoiler if I did, but at least her enters. And Yeah, I really want to know what happened and if this one is a keeper or not, because I really enjoyed The Miniaturist, and I need to read more of Jessie Burton, because if all of her books are at least close of what it was The Miniaturist for me, I will enjoy them. So this is not a TBR, because this is my TBR, but this is the books that I will try to read first. And as I said, I'm not gonna make myself not buy books. I will buy them. Not much, because I mean, I moved houses a couple of months ago and I have other priorities at the moment. But if happens, I will buy books. But I will either buy ones that I already read and I want to have on my collection, or the ones that I buy and read are to be read like ASAP, are the first ones to enter like the little stack uh, next to my bed. And you cannot see, this is not a bed, but it's like I do have here a little place on the floor where I read. I'm not the details. It is a big dog bed, but do not judge me. I was trying to find a mattress to put on this space that fits this space, and at least half of my body fits on it. And this was on sale, and it's one of those thick dog beds. And this dog bed is better than most of the mattresses that I had in my life. This is really good. At least for now, it is really good, really comfortable. So yeah, but I am one of those crazy people that like to sit on the floor and do everything on the floor, because I can have like a big array of things around me and I can move whatever position I want. So yeah, I'm one of those crazy people. Anyway, this is what I wanted to tell you. I will start uh, doing videos again and start updating you guys. My goal is to at least update you once per week. And each time at this point, my updates will be mostly focused on this, on finishing reading all of my TBR. I will keep updating you what I intend to read from the books that I have, what I have read, what I have howled and unhowled, and all of that. But all in this contest that I need to make this disappear. Or at least, if it is to stay here, make it be red. So this is my challenge for myself. So if you guys, I mean, my camera is not really good, but if you, again, the seagulls, if you guys see any book on the background that you guys think that I should prioritize, let me know. But unless you know the books by the cover themselves, I don't think you will understand what's on my background because this camera needs an upgrade, but it is a webcam and it is what I have. So it is what we are working with. Anyway, um I do have to go back and see what I have lost on booktube because I'm not even up to date of everything that has happened. So be patient. I shall try my best, and it's good to be back. I think if this is posted and I didn't change my mind. Well, that's all for now, guys. Bye.